Good day to you and welcome to the class. I remain your teacher. Femi Ojebode is my name. Today we want to look at another topic, and the topic is cultural differences. Cultural differences is what we are going to discuss today. Last week I remember that we treated features and characteristics of major cultural group in Nigeria. And I told you then that we have three major ethnic groups in Nigeria: the Yoruba, the Hausas, and the Igbos. And I tried to let you understand that we have differences in the way they dress, the way they eat, the way they do most of their things. Today we want to look at their differences. And before we proceed, these are the learning objectives, things we really want to learn today. Number one, we are going to learn about the definition of cultural differences. Two, we are going to identify ethnic differences. And lastly, we are going to state key ethnic differences. Now, what is cultural differences? Cultural differences refer to the distinctive traits, behavior, belief, and tradition that differentiate one ethnic or social group from another. Basically, like I told you, we have three major ethnic groups: the Hausa, Yoruba, and the Igbos. They are distinct in their traits, their behavior and belief, and even their tradition. I explained this during our last lesson. And we all know that Nigeria is made up of over 250 ethnic groups. And all these ethnic groups have their own distinctive trait, behaviors, and belief. Now, when we talk about ethnic groups differences, the three largest ethnic groups in Nigeria, which we know as Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba, and Igbo. But we still have some smaller groups, just like I said earlier on, that we still have some smaller ethnic groups like Tiv, Ijaw, Nupe, and Kanuri, just to mention a few of them. And these ethnic groups have their own differences, have their own distinctive ways of doing things. Now, the key cultural differences we are going to look at are basically from their language, custom and tradition, and religion differences. We all know that Yoruba has her own language, Hausa has her own language, likewise the Igbo. And when you talk about the custom too, this one also vary greatly among different ethnic groups we have in Nigeria. And the third one here is the religion differences. I told you that Hausas, the religions you will find mostly among the Yorubas is Christianity, Islam, and traditional worshippers, while among the Igbos, most of them are Christian, and among the Hausas, most of them are Muslim, which is Islamic. Now, differences in the way they dress, differences in clothing. We know the way the Hausas dress, Yorubas, and also the Igbos. When we talk about the types of food and cuisine, their food is also different in different way. Their festival is also another thing, and the celebration that is more particular to each of these ethnic groups. Likewise, in their social structure, there is difference in social structure. Like in the Yoruba land now, we have the king, as their head. In Igbo, we have the Obong. In Hausas, they have, in Hausa land, they have the Emir. That is the social structure we are talking about. And in conclusion, I want you to know that we have a lot of cultural differences in Nigeria culture, and these are source of strength and beauty. And despite the differences, understanding and respecting other culture fosters unity and peace. As student, I want you to embrace uh, cultural diversity, which will help build a stronger Nigeria. And that is the end of our lesson today. Next week, we are going to meet again. But before I allow you to go, this is the assignment. You should list any five cultural similarities in Nigeria. And until when we meet again, I say thank you and bye.